Welcome again to another of our Lenten reflections. For the last 2 weeks on Tuesday, we've heard from the prophet Isaiah. And this week we move into another of the major prophetic books, the book of Daniel, where we hear from the prayer of Azariah, that beautiful prayer at the beginning of the book of Daniel, one of two prayers in that section, specifically focusing on the prayer of the 3 young men as they are in the fiery furnace, as they are standing up for their faith. And Azariah, in the prayer that we hear from today, talks about how, in the midst of difficulties, in the midst of persecution, we can give thanks for the goodness of God, for the way that the wonders of His glory are revealed in our lives. If we trust in Him, if we look toward Him to provide us with the strength that we need each day to move forward toward our true home. And this prayer is unique to the Greek manuscripts of the book of Daniel. While there was probably a Hebrew or Aramaic original for this text, we only have it in Greek. And yet it wonderfully testifies to what God does in our lives in the midst of difficulty. And even more than that, it prepares us for the other prayers sung by all of the young men in the fiery furnace, where they bless God for all of His wonderful works. And we, in this season of Lent, in the midst of this desert, in the midst of our trials, are called ultimately to praise God, to rejoice as we are called to rejoice in this week of Lent, looking forward to the redemption that God is bringing about in our hearts and in our lives.